Hello YouTube, I wasn't planning on ever, doing an update video ever, but here we are. I'm gonna make this as quick as I possibly can. I'm not gonna go through all the changes, there's quite a few of them for 4.1. I'm just gonna go over the ones that, stuck out to me the most. There's been a bunch of, general fixes, like aim assist has been improved while out moving targets. Hitting, enemies with EMP now correctly triggers a player disrupted XP. Remove placement delay on deployable gadgets so they now appear instantly. And apparently there was a weird one. I don't even know how you managed to do this. Dozer apparently didn't always do damage in smoke, but they apparently fixed that issue. There's a bunch of others, but I'm going to go through the main ones real quick. First off, the nerf to Boris's sentry gun. Now, while it was definitely powerful, it needed nerfed. I can't agree. I will agree with that. Its ability to track targets where you could actually see through walls and stuff, see them through walls and stuff. That was a little broken. It almost gave me no reason to use the other chick, whatever her name is, with goggles that see through walls. Give you almost no reason to use those, but they nerfed it way too much. The thing is just terrible now. Now you still can use it. It is still very useful at times. There are times where I'll use it to let's say put it around a wall and cover my back while I'm still within the circle and I aim down on another side. I'll put examples of this on screen. Along with another thing, maybe a good choke point or something, let's say on the cranes on the name of, whatever the name was, the one map, I can't remember. Again, I'll show it on screen. It can still be insanely useful there, but it is just not as good now. Secondly, the stock weapons, I have no complaints here. The upgrade to them, it gives you little... I said I didn't really have much of a chance to play around with it. When I was recording, I noticed it did behave a little bit easier. It gives you a little bit more of a... It helps a lot when you're dealing with, higher-ranking players who already have all this stuff unlocked and you don't, so I do kind of like it. Now, for one of my least favorite changes here, second to least, Angel no longer provides armor plates via his supply bag. Now, I don't know why this change was implemented. I've repeatedly asked people in, chat if they thought... They all pretty much unanimously agreed that they did not need to do that to Angel. That was his purpose. The only real reason to use him over the old medic lady. He could revive, he could give you a little bit of armor, a little bit of ammo, and give himself some ammo. That was the only real reason to use him if you're over, let's say, just a ammo crate or the old lady as a medic, because she can heal if you want to use him as a medic. Now there's just no real reason to use him anymore that I have found. There have been some situations where I've been spraying and praying with my K30, where I have managed to actually help myself out there by giving myself some ammo with him. That is useful in that regard, and maybe if you're a sniper and managing to stay alive for a long period of time, maybe it could be very useful to you there. Other than that, man, they done him dirty. There's no reason no reason I see to really use him anymore now that they've done this. I found no one who complained about his armor platings, but apparently that's a thing. And now for my last and least favorite change. All Out Warfare playlists have been updated with new setups, removing breakthrough 120 players from the list options on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and PC only. Now, breakthrough had its issues. It had a lot of balancing issues. I won't deny that. But this was just I cannot think of a nice way to say it. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut here, but this was just... Yes, it had its balancing issues. I will give it that. It had its problems. It needed to be fixed. But this is just ridiculous removing it. Furthermore, this is just showing how scummy EA can be sometimes. As of recording this video, it is still listed on the Steam page as a game mode. They are blatantly just saying that, hey, we have this game mode. If you want to play it. But then when you buy it, it's not there. Yeah, there's no way around that. That is just flat out what they are doing. Now I'm willing to take back what I said there. If they actually would have removed that, maybe they did just forget. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, but with their past history, I just can't. So just I'm just gonna keep this as my own opinion and just leave it as it is. You guys can judge them for whatever it is you guys see. Now, they did not need to remove it. I have talked to other people in chat about this as well. I got some ideas from other players. No one really had any disagreements here that there was a serious balancing issue. There's way too many vehicles. Half the time it was just hiding in a corner, just getting bombarded by tanks, planes, and God knows what else. Because half the time you couldn't tell what it was. It's just boom, 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 dead. And it was heavily unbalanced against in the favor of the attackers, too. Like, you could kill 500 of them, and then they'll just bulldoze you if you make one slip up all the way to the end. Now, they could have just limited the number of vehicles. They could have just experimented with the tickets. Maybe you don't get as many back for capturing. Maybe you just get them. And this is kind of an idea I threw out there in chat. People seem to like it. Some people didn't. I can see this one being a little bit difficult to implement. Maybe just giving them all of the resources at the beginning. And you don't get any, like, you get a ton of resources at the beginning. You don't get anything for capturing the points. You have to make what you have last till the end, but you get a lot at the start. Even if there's still balancing issues in the favor of the attackers, they'd still need to limit the number of vehicles, maybe, but at least it'd feel like you're making progress. At least you can see that you are actually managing to do something as they are pushing through. Instead of just getting that number set back to 600, yeah, you guys didn't do anything. But no, they just straight up ganked the game mode out of the game. They just ripped it out. Now, as for the 32 versus 32, that is just not as good. I have tried to play it. I have tried to like it. But it just feels dead. Like, I will spend like 10, sometimes 10, 15 minutes just sitting on a point defending it. And I will not see one dude sometimes. Or if I do, it's a small group of people, and that's it. They limited the number of vehicles, I guess, so there's that, and there is some balance. Like, I see the defenders running a lot more than I used to. But it's just not fun anymore with that lower numbers. I can't imagine it'd be this difficult to fix Breakthrough anyway. Look at Battlefield 1 and its big game mode 64 versus 64. That was fun. Like, that had to have been one of my favorite things, aside from maybe Rush from Battlefield 3 or 4. Maybe. If and then it'd be a close second, but I'd still say it's my favorite. That was fun. It was just nothing but like not really skill. You just react and just fire at the huge wall of meat charging at you. That was a fun game mode. This is just it's just boring. Well, anyway, that's all I'm gonna have to say for this update. If you want, you can read the other text. If you want, you can read the update. There's plenty more that I'm not going to go over. I wasn't planning on making an upload. I wasn't planning on making an update video. But I kind of couldn't keep my mouth shut on this one. This is a screw up, big time. That Breakthrough thing. Now, some of these, like Boris's machine gun, I can kind of see that. I don't know what they were thinking with Angel. That I get before he was like maybe my third favorite, next to the lady who could see through walls, and Boris. Not even for the fact that his machine gun was good, I just used it as an alarm system to say, hey, someone's coming up behind you on this other side of this wall, maybe you should turn around over there and look and deal with him. Well, that's it for this video, YouTube. I hope you all had fun. Please enjoy the rest of the video. I was actually struggling to get footage of Breakthrough because of just anything interesting to watch, so I just started recording something else. Unless, as of recording this video, I managed to get a decent game going. There's just nothing going on in Breakthrough. So I probably just put a Conquest video at the end. I'll let you guys enjoy that. I'll see you all next time. Later, everybody.
Delta sector has been seized by hostiles. We have lost an objective. Objective Foxtrot 1 under enemy control. are striking Foxtrot 2. Russian forces are down. Concentrate.
Threat neutralized!
We have captured all of Echo Sector.
Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector.
We have taken Golf Sector.